All right. What's up, guys? What's up? All right. Hold on. Give me a minute. All right. I am back. Okay. So what are we doing today? Okay, because I am a bit tired. So one thing I can do is like do the, I don't know, ask me anythings. All right. We can do ask me anythings. Or second, we can just splash colors. All right. Or third, we can draw some Pokemon. Okay, but I do not know if I have the strength to draw Pokemon and like ideate it, but okay. I guess the easiest way to go with this is like just do some color stuff, I guess. So let me find some color stuff to do. Some color stuff to do. So it's like every so I have been like busy with some stuff in my life. So every day, at the end of the day, I don't really kind of like feel like doing some stuff, doing these live streams, because I get so freaking tired. All right, so that's why I kind of like, I don't know, I just don't feel like, oh look at it, I just don't feel like doing it. Okay, so I have some references of like animals, so we are probably gonna draw some animals. We will see. Something very simple today, okay? Something very simple. Nothing too crazy. I kind of like wanted to draw. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of like wanted to draw Primate because I finally got my Annihilate in Pokemon Revolution Online. I've been playing that since like yesterday. I finally freaking got Annihilate in Pokemon Revolution Online. Okay, this is a good scene. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I found some stuff. Don't worry about it too much. Okay, okay, I found some stuff. Hold on. Let me put it in my pure ref. Hold the phone. Alright, I have put the stuff in my pure ref, so we are starting the drawing now. Okay, so give me 2 minutes. Alright, let's freaking do this. Beaches. So yeah, I was gonna draw the primate family, but no, not today. Okay, we will probably do that tomorrow. Right, we will do that tomorrow. We will do that tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Okay. So this is very cool. Hold on. Let me just start drawing. I'm not gonna freaking pick the colors and shit in this one. I have four references that we can draw. I'm probably gonna do the 4 references. Then after this I will probably do ask me anything. All right, I will probably do ask me anything after this one. After like completing these four drawings, okay, I will probably do the ask me anything stuff, because it's been a while since I've like done that. So yeah. So yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Revolution Online, which is a pretty cool game in my opinion. Okay, it is very different. Sorry, it is almost the same as like the originals, but it is like very pretty and very good looking game. So yeah, that's why I've been playing that. Pokemon has always been like slacked off on like graphics and shit. So yeah, this is a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Yep, this is like super good. I will just change the color to kind of like a reddish or a peach color, okay, because peach and blue always looks really good. And I will also change the blue color. Hold on. Let me show you. I will also change the blue color to kind of like a violetish, okay, or an indigo kind of like color. I don't know. I feel that I've been slacking off because of playing Pokemon a lot. I have been freaking slacking off because of that. All right. So yeah, I feel that way. Oh God. So this is a polar bear who's like freaking walking over here. He almost looks like the ant eaters. Yeah, the ant freaking eaters. Jesus, what the frick happened? Okay, now it becomes like really freaking tricky. Okay, now that we have the polar bear, okay, now that we have the values in place, hold on. Okay, now it gets really freaking tricky because now we have to paint the shadow. So one way to do it, and the polar bear is like white colored. All right, so one way to do it is like, I don't know, maybe desaturate it or maybe choose a reddish kind of like tone. I honestly do not know. So this is where my color kind of like theory ends. Okay, this is good. This is good. The other way to do it is like have a very strong kind of like reddish tone to that, which will I think it will look good in my opinion at least. Yeah, I think a reddish tone will definitely look good in my opinion. Yeah, something like this. Okay, because the shadows are kind of like, I don't know, bluish. So maybe hold on. If not this, then this will definitely look good. I don't know. I'm just hitting some walls right now. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, this one is like more darker. Hold on. Yeah, it's more kind of like reddish, in my opinion, if I'm not wrong, or maybe a bit of like magenta-ish. It's kind of like difficult to determine. Yeah, something like that. Definitely. And then there is like more stuff to add a bit of like detail to this. Yeah, this one was like definitely hard. This one was definitely hard. Let me add a stronger light. Alright, so this one was wacky and hard. I'm not gonna continue this forward. This one was like really freaking wacky and hard. I will probably make this a bit more redder. Just for some fun kind of like colors, I don't know. Okay, yeah, something like this, and maybe this a bit more darker in a way. Oh, I forgot the freaking shadows. Hold on, I forgot the freaking shadows. Jesus Christ, the shadows of the bear. Forgot him. Yeah, that's this was the reason why it wasn't looking very good. the bear shadows were freaking absent. Yeah, that's why it wasn't like looking good. Yeah, now we can tone down the blue a bit. I was like, why is it not looking good? It was because of the freaking shadows. Jesus Christ. Every goddamn time this shit happens. All right, this shit happens every goddamn time. Now we can increase maybe a bit of like saturation to the magenta. Yeah, a bit saturation towards the magenta. Hold on. I will not increase the saturation to the magenta. I will decrease it. I will keep it like this. Yeah. The value of the shadow on the snow and the bear is the same. So yeah. Anyways, this is John. This may be wrong, okay? The bear thing, like the values may be slightly wrong. Let me, okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me just copy this. Yeah, the main bear shadow is like almost the same or slightly bit darker than the background. Yeah, almost the same. They are like almost the same. So I was kind of like right on that part. I was kind of like right. So I will push this down to a yeah, something like this, pure magenta. And I will make this I'm sorry, I just want to get this right. All right, I just want to get this right. Jesus Christ, hold on. I just want to get this right. Yeah, something like this. You know, learning colors is like freaking difficult. Jesus Christ, it's really freaking difficult learning colors. Okay, what is next? So next one is pretty, I don't know, pretty monotonous, I guess. Next one. Yeah, this one is like freaking monotonous in my opinion. Yeah, this one is like really freaking monotonous, almost like an analogous or monotonous scheme. Hold on, I got this, guys, I got this, hold on. Some girls are like running around in the scene. All right, so yeah, we gotta show them. Yeah, I think this kind of like style of drawing, like, or painting, whatever you want to freaking call this, is like more simpler. It's like rough sketching almost. Yeah, it's kind of like more simpler and like more loose in my opinion. So yeah. So what have you been guys up to up until now? Tell me. I wanna hear it. I wanna hear your stories. So these girls remind me of like the old kind of like movies. Alright, the old, I don't know, church kind of like girls with the horror movies or something. I don't know, man. This scene reminds me of that. This scene oddly freaking reminds me of that. Yeah, something like this. All right, and the rest you can just, I don't know, eyeball this shit. Hold on. I gotta draw their grounds, not grounds, it's gowns. Stupid idiot Sid. It's gowns, not grounds. Alright, I think that's it, I guess. I can just you know, do some lines over here just in case. Yep, that's it. And I can hold on. I need to add some kind of like, yeah, some sort of like gradation over here. This moon reminds me of the Naruto Tsukuyomi kind of like moon. Oh my god, holy shit. I get reminded by the freaking weirdest stuff while I'm like streaming. Jesus Christ. Okay, one more thing I kind of like forgot to add is the light over here. Yeah, that's it. This is done. Yep. The soft kind of like transition of the moon. Yep, that's it. This is done. This is absolutely freaking done. This one was like very good. The first one I kind of like struggled a bit on the first one, but this one I was like feeling it, like too much feeling it. I struggled on the first one, but this one very good, very good. You know, I kind of like need to let go of my overthinking, okay, because I kind of like tend to think a lot about like colors and stuff. All right, so I kind of like need to let go of my overthinking stuff and just roll with it, I guess. Like, do what feels right, in my opinion. Okay, so this one is another kind of like a nighttime scene, so I'm gonna use the same kind of like colors over here, but that's a big but. Okay, let me just establish some, I don't know, values. Alright, I think that's it. These are the two values which are necessary, okay, and down over here, okay, I will show you now. Down over here there is this peach color. Yeah, look at this, something like this. Okay, there is these colors, and then it slowly freaking transitions towards the blue that we have over here. Alright, something like this. So this peach color is like very apparent, peach, and the magenta in the middle, and then the violet, something like that. So this is very kind of like difficult to do using a soft brush, so that is why I've like kind of like used a freaking hard brush. These color transitions, I mean, very difficult to do. because soft brush is kind of like uncontrollable. Okay, you cannot control the individual kind of like values or something. Okay, but a hard brush is like very much controllable, so that's why I am using a hard brush. Beaches. Okay. And this bit, I'm sorry, I should stop cursing in chat. Oh, sorry, in streams. I swear to God, I should stop cursing in streams. Okay, and then over here there is some kind of like light for the clouds. Yeah, something like that, something like that. Okay, so this is the main kind of like background thing. Okay, it's pretty basic, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty basic, it's very graphic, it's very basic. Okay, it is nothing too much. All right, nothing out of the ordinary, don't worry about it too much. But the interesting kind of like thing is like, hold on, let me just tone this down a bit. This is looking weird. Okay, so the interesting kind of like part is like her foot. Okay, her foot all right, this thing. All right, her foot is like very saturated. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, it's kind of like I'm just gonna keep it like in the reds and the blues. All right, over here. Okay, so this is the normal kind of like part. Even this, it's pretty normal. These are her shoes and shit. All right, these are her shoes and shit. Okay, but over here it gets really hold on, let me show you. Yeah, really kind of like blurry. Sorry, not blurry, a very powerful kind of like transition. It's a peach color. All right, yeah, something like this. Yeah, something like this. All right, so yeah, this is how it is, and I absolutely freaking love this. Yep, that's it. These are our shoes and legs. Okay, there is some sort of like bluish tone over here, so I'm gonna add that a bit for the socks. Yep, that's it. This one was also very cool. I absolutely love this. Okay, now as a kind of like very different effect, as a different like for having a very different effect, what we can do is like we can tone down this like kind of like make this black color or whatever the hell that darkness is into a slightly lighter color. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Okay, but maybe a bit darker. Nah, slightly lighter. Okay, fine. All right, so I don't know, I will just keep it as it is, the light thing. All right. Okay, so there is some sort of like green over here, so I'm gonna slightly add the greens for the leaves over here, slightly, nothing too crazy. Yeah, something like this. All right, so yeah, there is some sort of like green over there. Hold on. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this looks really good. This looks really good. The only thing that I can do is like kind of like tone down the black. Okay, now it looks really good. And just increase the contrast on these a bit. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, this looks really freaking good. Okay, now last but not the least, okay, we are gonna do one more, last but not the least. Hold on. We are doing a ducky. Oh no, ducky. We are doing a ducky. God damn. Why did I speak like that? Oh my god. Okay, so the duck is kind of like white, but I'm gonna add more kind of like tones onto it. So yeah, that's it. This is the duck. This is the dodo duck. Okay. Yeah, I'm adding kind of like a gray to the shadows, all right? Gray to the shadows, and then we can dip down the shadows even more onto the shadows of the freaking water. Okay, so these may not be accurate, but we are doing some things, all right? These may not be freaking accurate. Yeah, something like that. Then what we can do is like have a bit of white tone in the middles. So that looks kind of like different in a way, huh? Yeah, water is kind of like super difficult to do because, well, it is kind of like uneven and like unpredictable, so it's kind of difficult to do water. Yeah. All right, the ducky is like almost done. Hold on guys, hold on. Okay, now we can play with the colors over here. All right, we can play with the colors over here. You can start playing with some colors. All right, I think this is done. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, this is done. Oh wait, I forgot the color of the beak. Jesus. Sorry, the shadow of the beak. Yep. Ducky's done. Alright, so these are very colorful draws. Very Jesus OBS, do not freaking disconnect. Oh my god. It's not my OBS. Okay, hold on. I forgot this. Hold on. I forgot this over here.